That city has some great backroads driving secrets that even its locals admit they've never heard of.
Where in the Bay Area can you go wine tasting? On a bike or in a plush green bus like this?
It can all be had on a day trip to Livermore. It's 7:30, and we are here live tonight.
We're your Gotta Get Away for the Day guide, your Let's Try a New Place to Eat guide, even your Hey, It Really Happened Here guide. We're the tour guide with you in mind. Eye on the Bay.
Live from Carnegie Park in downtown Livermore, we are enjoying a great summer night out. Twee, and what locals say is a fantastic Thursday night farmers market.
And you know what I always say about the locals? They always know what they're talking about, and they are right on about this farmers market. We'll poke around here a little later, but first tonight we're going to bring you some great ideas for a day trip to Livermore.
A day trip?
Yes, to Livermore. It's a great place. Lots of fun things to do around here for people of all ages. We're amazed every time we come here just how far this city of 84,000 has come. A great combination of history and hip.
You know, Brian's going to take us on some great drives in the back roads of Livermore. We'll stumble across a watering hole that many have never even heard of.
Plus, I'll take you to this wine region I have really fallen in love with, where you can sip at a mom-and-pop winery near the windmills, and we'll also go inside an urban wine lounge right in the middle of the countryside.
But let's begin with a look at this classic town, Livermore. Brooke with the Downtown Association. What makes Livermore a great destination for a day trip?
Livermore is just one of those cities that has something for everyone. With our golf courses and all of our wineries. We have Lake Del Valle. You can spend the day at the lake or come downtown to our historic downtown district.
What makes this downtown a great destination?
We have lots of local shops that you can shop at. During the day, you can come down and sit down on one of our patios and enjoy a nice meal.
This downtown is as Americana as you can possibly get. You'll discover a nod to the past, like here at Bauman's Western Outfitters, a fixture in Livermore since 1881. But Livermore has changed with the times and embraced its rich farming and wine-growing history. Speaking of farmers, farmers and ranchers are celebrated here at the Riata, a great day trip spot for breakfast or lunch. Inside here at Rialta, the best seat in the house at the counter, best company in the house, proprietor Lisa. So, I notice all the hats on the walls. Each comes with a story, right?
They are retired hats from ranchers, ropers, rodeo people of the Tri-Valley. And a retired hat is a hat that they're done wearing, and they put on a new hat, so they donated the hats to me, and we put the plaques up on the walls.
So a nod to them, but this is also where they come for the food, too. What's here?
We have our New York steak sandwich.
Beautiful. In the middle?
Is our barbecued chicken salad with corn salsa.
You are really famous for your breakfast.
This is one of our best sellers. It's called our Mexican Benedict with Chipotle Hollandaise sauce.
And your famous Livermore coffee. It's a Bloody Mary, right?
It's our famous Bloody Mary, yep. We have the best in town.
On First Street in Livermore, you'll find the Zephyr Grill and Bar, some upscale comfort food to be enjoyed there. And it's right next door to the Vine Theatre. And there is a connection between the two. What is the connection between the restaurant and the theatre?
They cook our food, burgers, fish sliders, pizzas, salads. All the food comes from their kitchen into our theater, into the seats in the auditorium.
And not just that, but some beer and also some local wines.
Yeah, we serve exclusive Livermore Valley wines, over 15 different Livermore Valley wines. We serve 8 draft beers, so great craft microbrew beers.
Just off Main Street is Blacksmith Square, a newly renovated historic plaza with a series of shops, wine tasting, and tapas. A really cool store inside with unique, one-of-a-kind items, artistic edge, many of those items made by Livermore artists. They have a featured artist here each and every week, a different one every week. And what I really love is the real live working blacksmith making some tools, some jewelry. However, there's one more thing I want to show you. right off the square, right over here. Swirl on the Square. With me, Rocco Martino. Rocco, grand to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Bringing wine and some good eats. What will folks discover when they come here?
This is really a wine drinker's lounge where you can get a beautiful glass of wine, a flight of wine, bottle of wine, whatever you want. Beautiful small plates, live music on the weekends, karaoke every other Thursday.
No. Sign me up.
It's true. Yeah.
And that wraps up my day trip to Livermore. A great way to end the day right here at Swirl on the Square. And now, here's my partner in crime, Brian, with more ideas of things you can enjoy in the region.
A first stop has to be on every family's Bay Area bucket list. A trip to Fire Station 6, home to the world's longest burning light bulb.
Real deal. Been burning for 110 years. Continuously.
There's even a book on it, The Little Light Shines Bright. It's a kid's book written by CBS 5's Juliet Goodrich. For day trippers who want a little Livermore adventure, I'd suggest a flight with the folks at Attitude Aviation. Their mid-air acrobatic and combat flights are perfect if you've got that thrill seeker in you. And for history buffs, or for those who want to step foot inside the Bay Area's earliest auto repair shop, you've got to visit the Duarte Garage. Built in 1915, this is where motorists would stop if they were in need of new tires or a fill-up. After all, they would have just descended into Livermore via the Altamont Pass on what was the Lincoln Highway, the nation's first cross-country road. Today, the garage opens to the public the third Sunday of the month, and inside, old Livermore fire engines, bygone memorabilia, and check this out. It's one of the few television sets in this city that received the very first Bay Area television broadcast on December 24th, 1948, from a station that you may have heard of. And, yeah, KPIX, the very first television station to broadcast in the Bay Area from Christmas Eve, 1948, made headline news out here in Livermore because they were surprised they even got the signal. They were afraid back then that Mount Diablo would block the signal from KPIX, and so they were stunned when on that night, they actually did see a signal from Channel 5. Isn't that cool? The whole world is sometimes Google now, but man, back in the day. And in a minute, my MG is about 30 yards from here. We're going to climb on board and take a road trip that even some people who live in this area, and there are millions of them, have never seen before. After a break, when Eye on the Bay Live continues.